They have to make sure that I'm not a crazy person. Apparently crazy people can't adopt kids. Who knew? Or I guess provably crazy people. I'm sure there are plenty of crazy people who adopt kids.
Good morning, welcome back to our channel. I just finished getting ready for the day. I ordered Harbor and I a smoothie this morning, so he's just finishing that. He just got dressed. It's pretty gloomy outside today for some reason. It had rained like a couple days ago. It was so crazy. It was the biggest storm, so I wish the rain would come back. I don't know if it's going to. It looks pretty gloomy, but we'll see. Julia has to head out today for her last fingerprint appointment. I'm gonna let her talk about all that because that's her deal. So that's gonna get finished today, which is super exciting because it's been such a long process, but it's finally coming to an end, which is good.
We haven't even gone to court yet though.
Yeah, we haven't even gone to court.
That's probably the bigger deal than the fingerprints, but I'm making a big deal out of the fingerprints.
Yeah, that's okay. We're getting there. That's all that matters. And Julia's enjoying herself some pickles.
I sure am. This is probably my most utilized Christmas gift you've ever gotten me.
Your pickle eater? Your pickle?
Pickle fork that just goes on the side of the jar. And you just eat it right out of the jar.
It's pretty good.
No,
I'm a great gift giver.
Yeah, you are.
You guys may have noticed a few changes in our front room. We obviously got everything done with the piano, but we also added the ottoman that I wanted to add like I was talking about. And our new couch. It's so beautiful. Do you want to give them a sit test?
I've said this many times.
I've slept on this couch.
Me too.
It looks so much better in here. It fits the space so much better, and I love that it matches this here.
The green couch that we had here, I don't know if we ever like fully explained how uncomfortable it was. But it was
so
the
bad.
most uncomfortable couch I have literally ever sat on in my life. It was horrible.
This looks so good. It's this really amazing velvet texture that matches the chairs that we have over here, which is amazing, and it just ties everything together. I feel like it's literally the perfect addition, and I'm so glad that I picked it because the color looks great. It's so comfortable. I got it from Castlery, and I'm literally obsessed. Like, I don't know if I'll ever buy like big pieces of furniture anywhere else besides there because I've loved it so much. Harbor has spilled on the couch. I've been able to wipe it clean. Their pieces are made to last. They have really high quality fabric. It's super soft. If you guys haven't heard of them before, they're like a modern furniture company. They have something for literally every single room of your house. We got a new chair for the guest room, which I love so much. I'm not fully done with the guest room. I think I want to maybe add like another element with the chair because we're obviously doing the wallpaper and then the chair, and maybe like I'll add like a lamp or mirror or something. I don't know. It looks really cute. It's this like nice Sherpa, I think is the word, fabric, and it just ties everything together. We got new rugs for the dining area and beneath our sink, so those are matching, which I'm obsessed with the texture. We got bedding for our bed, which I'm also obsessed with that texture. I feel like everything that I got is like a very like statement texture. Like we got the velvet, we got the like almost like wool texture in the rug, we have like the Sherpa, we have the waffle knit on our bed, which is so soft. Let me tell you, I love it.
I feel like as we've like matured, our style in furniture, like we have realized, not just furniture, but like fashion too, texture is so important. Whenever I buy clothes or furniture now, I always think about the texture because not only visually does it make a difference, but like in the room, it like changes the vibe of the room, the feel of the room.
It looks so good. I love velvet. It's my new favorite thing in this front room, so I'm really excited about that. Castlery also has free like fabric samples, which is amazing because you can like get the fabric, kind of test it out, see if it's gonna match with like your area rug or whatever you got going on in there, which is amazing because I have never heard of a company doing that before, and that's literally 10 out of 10. They have collections on their website. This and the ottoman over here is from the Madison collection, so everything kind of like ties together. This is kind of like a mid-century modern type of vibe, which I'm obsessed with, and it's nice to be able to kind of like put pieces together, if that makes sense.
They are also what's called a direct-to-consumer brand, so they don't have like a middleman in between them and you, which is great because first of all, you get better prices because no one's taking a cut out of that. And second of all, they have more control over the quality and the customer service and things like that. Another thing that's great when you are buying furniture is they have flat rate shipping. So that's obviously very convenient when you're getting giant stuff. You don't have to end up paying like a ton for shipping. It's all gonna be a flat rate no matter what you get. And if for whatever reason you don't like it, you get a 14-day return policy, which is awesome. And they have a warranty. And as I've gotten older, that's another thing that I've realized that you kind of need is a warranty. Harbor loves the couch. This is his favorite game, by the way, lately. I don't know if he told you about this before. It's called Do. He made it up. It's a very versatile game. Basically, the premise is you yell do. I could throw him. The last do is the finale, right? Do. You could also hit him with a pillow. Do. It's a very fun game. Anyway, thank you so much to Castlewood for sponsoring today's video. 10 out of 10. What do you think about the new couch? Mama? I don't know who Dada is. But I'm about to have a word with them. Okay, I'm in the parking lot right now because I'm going to get my final fingerprints done for Harbor's adoption. Last week, I have to get 2 sets of fingerprints. I have to get one for the state and one for the FBI. So last week I did the state fingerprints and today I'm doing the FBI ones. I did get a little bit of footage when I did the state one, so I'm gonna insert the footage right here. All right, so I'm in the parking lot of the police department right now because I have to get some fingerprints done for my background check. Guys, I have been putting this off for way too long. I was like, oh yeah, I've been putting it off for a long time. My lawyers for this background check to adopt Harbor have been calling me like nonstop saying, Julia, what are you doing? And I'm like, listen, I don't know, I have ADHD. I had to print off the background check form for this and I realized that they had sent me it in November. It's July. That's how badly I've been putting this off. So my poor lawyers, God bless them. Anyway, I'm here now, so whatever. I don't know why, but I'm kind of nervous because I have to get a police officer to do like my fingerprints for the Utah background check. And something about just like being in like around a bunch of police officers is just like anxiety inducing. I don't know if anyone else gets that way. I don't do anything illegal, so that's where like you would think I would feel safe, but I don't. I feel very anxious. Anyway, Harbor's with me. Harbor, say hi. Kind of rude, but okay. I'm filming on my phone, so I'm sorry if the audio is bad. All right, I'm gonna go inside. Am I allowed to film in I've never been in a police station before. Guys, I am a straight-laced kind of woman. I don't do anything illegal. I drive under the speed limit. If I get 3 avocados at the grocery store, I say I'm getting 3 avocados. Anyway, let's go. Hi. Mommy's getting her fingerprints done. Do you know why? So I can adopt you. Did you know that? Do you care? Oh, really? I agree.
Cougar mommy, cougar mommy, cougar mommy. Row your boat gently down the stream. If you see a crocodile, don't forget to scream.
Right now, keep it kind of stiff like that. Like I told you, I'm gonna kind of put it down here flat. Now, this is the important way. It's gonna go down even right here flat.
Okay.
Just like that. Okay, now I'm gonna hold this down. I want you to lift your fingers straight up.
Okay.
Go.
Good one.
We are good.
All right. So I know some people have a couple of questions basically on why I am doing this, because I am on Harbor's birth certificate, so why would I need to adopt him if I'm on his birth certificate? There's a couple of things that go into it, and none of them are like, you need to go do this right now. Adoption for gay couples is kind of like a bit of a safety net, I guess. I know a lot more people started doing it when Roe versus Wade got overturned because we want to feel protected. We want to feel like no matter what were to happen in the government. I mean, no one can argue with an adoption case. You can argue things about gay marriage right now, but if I have officially legally adopted Harbor, no one can try and take him away from me. And that includes Abbie. If she ever decides to leave me, she finds some hotter girl, I still get my son. Why am I getting fingerprints done? Because I have to get background checks done because they have to make sure that I'm not a crazy person. Apparently crazy people can't adopt kids. Who knew? Or I guess provably crazy people. I'm sure there are plenty of crazy people who adopt kids. Another thing people ask all the time is, how much does it cost? So personally, I paid $3,000 to have these lawyers on retainer. I think I might be paying a little bit more because I've been putting it off for so long, so they may just start charging me because I'm like wasting their time. That's okay, they're entitled to that because I am wasting their time. But yeah, the main thing is the $3,000. I had to pay like 30 bucks, I think, for this background check too on top of that, but that's the big chunk of it. I think overall that is gonna be worth it, knowing that I have that security blanket, you know? The process is actually not supposed to be as long as it has been. In that clip that I played when I was here before, I lied to you. I said that I started this process in November. That's not true. I did the initial consultation in November, then we thought about it until April, and that's when I started the process. So it actually has not been as long as I made it out to be, but we've been taking way longer to do this. I should have gotten this background check done back in April, and then he would be adopted by now. So after this, we get a court date set. They already did all the rest of the paperwork. All they were waiting back on is this. I think they have to do a paternity test. They have to make sure that the donor, not a paternity test, paternity search. They have to make sure that the donor isn't like out there looking for him. He's his long lost son and he's not actually a donor. He stole his sperm. I don't know. Obviously that turned out fine. So, but if you are stealing sperm, you may have some trouble with this. Just so you know. So hopefully we're able to kind of record the process from here on out more too. Up until now it's been pretty boring, but I know we're gonna have a court date, and then I think that that is just the last thing. So keep your fingers crossed that it doesn't take too long, and let me know in the comments if you guys have any more questions about this, because I think it's kind of interesting. I don't know if anyone else does, but if you want to hear more about it or if you have questions, let me know. Anyway, I gotta go inside because I gotta get this done, and that's that. Lego. By the way, I will be filming on my phone because I am uncomfortable with bringing a camera into a police department. So if you notice a lesser quality, sorry. That actually went way faster than it did last time. I think it's because they did it electronically. Last time they had to do it with the actual ink because I had to print off a paper or whatever. So all I had to do was stick my fingers on a little scanner. It was much easier. But now I got to go drop this off in the mail and I'm good to go. Well, if anyone would like to steal my identity, here are my fingerprints. And that is a wrap. They gave me an extra set of fingerprints. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I guess maybe I could just keep it just in case someone ever wants to see my fingerprints, you know? It might be valuable one of these days. I think that's pretty much it for today's video. Wow, what else am I gonna say? When I was just in the post office, the lady that was working there, someone was buying some stamps and she was looking at them and she said, I'll have the ones that say celebrate. And the lady working says, oh, I'm celebrating my divorce. So I'll leave you on that note. Make sure to subscribe. Bye. That wasn't anything saying that we're gonna get a divorce. I just thought that was funny. So don't read into that. Love you.